So happy we got a lot to celebrate. Celebrations out and picked up a lot of stuff. First Target I went to had pretty much everything there, so I got one of. Got a lot of neat stuff. Got those some packs and I get to play some cards I want to play, and especially was looking forward to PIKACHU V-UNION. Of all things, I love. Look at that art. I love the fact that there's 25 Pikachu done by 25 artists to celebrate 25 years. It's awesome. Let's look into the deck, and then you'll see rating it, ranking it, whatever, what we feel about it afterwards. Hi, welcome to the channel. You may remember me for such other Pokemon videos as... Nah, I'm joking. But seriously, like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff to let me know what you think about celebrations and PIKACHU V-UNION. But of course, PIKACHU V-UNION has the Union Gang. Like everyone. And again, look at the art. I love it. PIKACHU V-UNION. It's just fun. Sure, he seems to be what everyone says the weakest of the V-Unions, but, you know, especially outside of Expanded, which I've seen a lot of people playing Expanded with them. But we'll try a standard one first. And Disconnect is the attack you want to go for. 150 and item locking your opponent. There's also Shocking Shock. I love that name. For 2 energy, it does 120 and you have a chance to paralyze. And there's Electro Ball Together. A very cute name. So, I don't know. It seems fun, but you want to do the item locking with this PIKACHU V-UNION. And then you play the Vikavolt V, which, again, already has the Paralyzing Bolt, which is... You play that for your item locking, whatever, until you can get to the PIKACHU V-UNION, get to him and finish him. Boltund V for Electrify, maybe for another attacker for Bolt Storm. I was thinking 2 of, and I'm like, yeah, we're good here. We want to focus. We got the one Vikavolt, we're good. Then, of course, the Flaaffy, so you can get the energies onto your PIKACHU V-UNION and everyone else, etc. Someone goes down to that. You want to hopefully speed through kind of fast. You know, have your Boltund Vikavolt maybe last, you know, a turn or 2 before getting killed. And hopefully by then you get PIKACHU V-UNION. You also get support with Crobat V. I've been really liking this in the standard decks, Familiar Bell, so that way you can get out your PIKACHU V-UNION pieces again. And you get ready to discard them. Level Ball. Quick for searching out the Mareeps and Flaaffys. Quick Ball for searching and discarding. You got Tool Scrapper. Fan of Waves, while you're still thinking that I wanted to kind of be, you know, like the Vikavolt deck, so a little bit of energy disruption to help stall. Path to the Peak, basically there to, you don't really have many of the stuff there except for the Crobat. Excuse me, switch, and then you saw that we also played the one where you can search out your electric types. The mountain one there, so we do that, and I'm going to miss that art there. I love that. I love the Heart Gold Soul Silver of the game. And then I threw in a Hyper Potion just in case. You get the energies back with a Flaaffy in case you need some sort of healing. Just as an idea. Something else. It could be swapped out for something else, obviously. Boss's Orders. Get out what you want. Or again, for stall. Stall someone out where they can't switch, Air Balloon, whatever, into anything. And then you got your, also your Disruption, but also draw with Marnie. Peonia for helping, you know, sadly, pieces of the V-Union of the Exodia Pikachu can get stuck in your prize cards. Yeah, Professor Burnett, I'm really liking this, and then it took me forever to realize why, but then I realized it has a 25 stamp on there, so this is the one from the PIKACHU V-Unit box. We got some decent pulls from all the stuff there we got Dark Sylveon, the Elite Trainer box, stuff like that. I filmed it, wasn't going to show the unboxing, but then, yeah, it's already late. Everyone's already seen the stuff for like, what, 20 views? Don't care. So, yell again for that Disruption. It's still, I was thinking, still kind of have it as that Vikavolt item lock deck as played before. And then you got Cape of Toughness there, Balloons. You saw the Professors. The Raihan's really good. And, of course, you have the Speed Energy and the irregular Lightning Energy. But, yeah. Hopefully you get these out there and then get the Pikachu to disconnect and do what you got to do. And you'll see a nice match here where, well, you know what? Let's just get into it. Pika Power. Let's celebrate. Let's look for an opponent. See what we got here with Pika Power. Pika Power is what I'm hoping for. Let's see. Won the coin flip. I'm shocked. Maybe Pika Power is with us today. Ooh. Also, I've been looking forward to, mostly from this set, besides Pikachu V-UNION, so the next couple of decks you will be seeing are the other ones I'm looking forward to the most. Lunala, we're doubling the damage counters. Decks already been made, played. Pretty fun. And of course, Surfing and Flying Pikachu VMAX. Put together a surfing list there. I've seen others do, and it's pretty much the same list too. It's like, what else are you going to do? You have the Pikachu, some Suicune, and Inteleon that seems to be the more builds, a spread damage thing. I like the idea. I was putting it together. I'm like, yep, everyone else has the same idea. And then putting together Flying Pikachu. Noticing that first attack of the Pikachu V, I really liked that, you flip a coin if you get heads. So I was thinking maybe some shenanigans with Glimwood Tangle. But then the VMAX, and I forgot all about that memory capsule does exist. And then I've seen people playing. I played against someone on the ladder. It's one of those, it was a weird person on there. It was just a name where it was like something 369 XDW, with the, that I'm like some random person. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, I like it, and they, I'm like, very good. That's an idea. They played with the memory capsule. It was fun, and that is a very good idea. I'm glad many others were thinking as well. So you'll be seeing that too. And I've been talking through all this, and of course, my first venture out into the deck, like always, what am I going against? Either I'm going to have a brick hand. First time playing deck, either a brick hand or you go against something that the deck is weak to. And of course, we're going against a deck. Excuse me, it's cold outside. Maybe it's cold outside. I guess I'm going against a fighting deck. Of course, I'm trying to test out Pikachu V-UNION. So it's like, another favorite deck of mine. Oh, of course, I can't have more than 4 cards in my hand. Remember that. My hand wasn't spectacular, so hopefully Marnie me into something better, not worse. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this one yet. Hopefully our Path to the Peak, we can play that, then they can't do any Umbreon and VMAX shenanigans on us, which would might be helpful. And we'll just see what they got going here. Okay, they get rid of that, so that's good. Then I have even more of a reason to play Path to the Peak, because I don't think we've already played Crobat, and that's the only Pokemon we have with the rule box that will be affected by said card. Okay, so we'll do that. No more shenanigans for you, and we got, a nice top deck. We got all that there. We'll get rid of that, put it to the bottom of the deck, and got to do it. But it is fine. Do that. Let's see. Do that. I mean, we just get them pretty much all going. We can start getting set up. I'm like, why not? Can always do the 190 attack if we need to finish someone off. Any thoughts, ideas on what I really liked with the Lunala was testing out the first deck I went against, but I had a brick hand, and it just... I'm like, of course. I'm like, I never thought about it, but going against this deck, where they put damage counters on themselves, and they put a lot of damage counters on themselves, and I'm like, oh, Lunala's going to love this deck. We're going to double this up because they're going to help us knock them out in no time. So that would be like the dream one to go against, because it's like perfect. But my hand was terrible, and then when I got it finally got to a decent hand, they marked me into another bad hand. I'm like, whatevs. But we got a few good matches for that one, so stay tuned for that. And yes, you can get all your prizes in one turn with that deck. Oh my gosh, it's a thing of beauty. Spoilers, in a sense, I know, but what else do we got? Having that there stuck there is really good. They have that stuck in the active. And that really kind of helps us in this game, just saying. Once we get the item lock going, it's going to really help. Like, they're waiting. It's nice. They're waiting. They don't care. Let's see, do that. Do that. Got ourselves another piece. Professor Burnett will be nice. Get the last couple we need. And, much as I would like to knock this out, but then that'll give them a chance to get Urshifu out. We're going to start item locking. We got Path to the Peak. They can't just Umbreon someone out. They can't Crobat whatever themselves. If they have another Crobat, whatever. And they aren't going to be switching the dog out unless they waste. But then what we love here is they've already wasted 3 of their single strike energies onto their Urshifu. So they're going to have to waste a lot just to retreat out of it. So most likely they'll just wait for it to die. Yeah. Or get knocked down, I'm sorry. Yeah, pretty much play a waiting game of sorts. And it's pretty much what this deck is going to kind of end up being in this match. I'm sure they're thinking, haha, you could play the waiting game deck out, but why would you? There we go. Let's get our last Pikachu in there. PIKACHU V-UNION in the house. Well, he's there. So, unfortunately, you know, we item locked them. It's very nice. And I like that they put everything on there, so they really can't. And they can't earn a vitality their stuff back. So if they end up using their attack, they won't be able to earn a vitality if we can keep the item lock going. Which is possible with PIKACHU V-UNION in the grave. Look at all the little pieces there. They're having a Pika party in the discard pile. They're just waiting to come on out and have a bunch of fun with everybody. So my decision on is, I guess, well, there we go. We have no choice. They're still item locked. So they, you know, hopefully can't. Boss. I like. They're going for the Boltund, which I'm actually very happy for. Because I can keep the item lock going. Sure, Vikavolt's going to go down. But at least we can get PIKACHU V-UNION out. We got her. We didn't really need her. I'm surprised all 4 pieces. Lately, it's always been at least one was in there from playing lately. But I still love the Exodia pieces. They're fun. Alright, let's see what else we got going for us. Only got so much energy in there, but it's okay. We're going to gain all that energy back with our Pika pieces. But I'm trying to think what will be the best way to secure Like, put it out, they boss it, they knock it out. You know, I don't do anything. I need to, like, knock this guy out. I'm going to put it on... So I feel like Path and having that Houndoom out just kind of helped us along. He's at 290 HP right now. Because I'm like, if I get him down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Then I can do the, but then that won't be enough to knock, I can knock him out the, you know, everybody with the 250 attack. But I think what I'm going to do here is, since he's going to go down, if I do the 190, then the 150 with disconnect means I knock it out. They're down the 2 prizes. I knock that out. I'm down the 2 prizes. But then they're item locked. They can't earn a vitality anybody back, and nobody's going to be able to knock out Pikachu next turn, do enough damage to it. So we're going to Super Zap Cannon. We have 3 Flaaffy in play. Pikachu is going to get all its energy onto it very easily. We can play Team Yell Grunt. We can play the Tool Scrappers for some other shenanigans. Get rid of all that. And yeah, like right there. Like, let's say in the next turn they can only hand put something on it. That's only 200. Well, 240 to our Pikachu V-UNION. Pikachu V-UNION survives. We should be a good thing. Then we just need like a boss or something. Let's get him out. Pikachu party. Pikachu Exodia is here. We're gonna beef this little guy up. These 25 Pikachu. Pikachu. And they're running all the Pikachu together, helping to put the energy back on in the Nurse Joy's little hospital there. On the, what was it, the 2nd episode of Pokemon ever. Great stuff. I don't need to get rid of that one on him because why? He's, you know. Just in case they play some shenanigans where they discard, I like the interest that they get Memory Capsule. So they were thinking, and we'll do that. And we item lock. So Pikachu V-UNION, item lock. We take 3 prizes. They aren't going to be able to put any energy on to attack because they can't earn or nothing. And we pretty much, in standard, Pikachu V-UNION deck with the help of Vikavolt, Boltund, Flaaffy, everyone. The first outing of this, it looked like we shouldn't because we're going against a deck that we're weak to and should be able to kick our butts. But we were able, Path helping, the Houndoom stuck in the active helping, and then item locking, and we got the boss, because I'm like, there's only so many cards left, we got a boss left, and that is it, that is game, and Pikachu V-UNION wins the game in standard, believe it, hope you like it. I feel like that's enough for video, we've already gone 18 minutes in, I love it, let's look into it. Unique, fun, of course it is, it's Exodia, it's Pikachu, they're fun, they're adorable, I love the artwork, A for that. Definitely an A for that. We also have damage. Damage, I'm going to give it a B. It does enough, but it's mostly there for you want to do the item locking. So if you're stuck with Vikavolt or something, it's going to be slow for a while. Defense, really just against fighting decks. It kind of whatever, but overall, it's got decent, so I'm giving it a B. Reliability, I'm giving it a B+. Again, if pieces get stuck, that's a problem. But it does, from my first outing on here, it seemed like it had some consistency and it worked. And the item locking seemed to really, really help. So overall, I am going to give it a Pika B+ rating. Again, as usual, stuff that it's just weak to and getting the pieces stuck, but item locking is fun and it can work, and Pikachu is pretty fun. Hope you like. See you next time. This has been
Professor? TCG!